Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. It is that time again to vote for the Crunchyroll Anime Award, which the sole purpose is to give anime fans another reason to kill each other in the internet. But of course your otaku robot will join the fray and vote with bias and personal preference. Yes, I said it, so if you don't agree with my votes in this video, just go to crunchyroll.com and create an account. Easy peasy to vote. No need to be angry, okay? By the way, I might say some spoilers, so be warned. Now let's get rolling. We will save the best anime of the year for the last. First stop, Best Boy. Finally, Deku stopped appearing in this category. Wait a minute. I understand Draken to be here, but Mikey? That guy have no character quality aside from being strong. Yeah, he have a redemption of forgiving his brother's killer, but he still lacks character. It should be Chifuyu instead of him. That guy is the best supporter of our weak-ass main lead. So yeah, for me, Mikey doesn't deserve to be nominated. And why Otakawa is here? He is an adult. When you hear the word boy, you don't imagine a 41 years old guy. He should be in the best protagonist instead. I never watched Horimiya because I'm not into handsome type main lead. So I'm down with Boji and Senku. Honestly, if I would choose best boy from Dr. Stone, it would be Zen. That guy saved Senku's ass many times and he is the funniest character for me. His character is much more interesting than Senku. Because of that, I'll vote for Boji as the best boy. Boji is kind and strong-hearted despite all the odds stacked against him due to his disability and curse. So for me, my little prince deserved to be the best boy. Next is best girl. I'll be honest that only Komi and Nobara are the ones I know well. I didn't watch the other anime. Now between two, I'll pick Nobara as the best girl. The reason why is because Nobara is cool and very independent. She doesn't like to be a damsel in distress. I know she is the complete opposite of Komi, who keep on shaking like a vibrator. I based my choice not on how big is their character development because Komi will win in that department, but on how likable they are. I feel great that Komi slowly comes out of her shell to reach her goal of making friends. But I don't feel liking her character. If only they nominated Najimi instead, I will choose her over Nobara. But I guess they can't do that because Najimi is being stick with unknown gender trope, which I find unreasonable. But anyway, let's move on. Oh boy. Eren for me have an anti-hero vibe rather than a protagonist, so I'll scratch him out. I don't know, but it feels that Yuji lacks more character. It's like his character is already perfect as it is. But because of that I can't feel any connection with him. Sure, he is funny to watch interacting with other characters and he is cool when fighting curses. But that's about it. So I'll remove him. I didn't watch Megalobox and Wonder Egg, so I'll choose Boji. Why not Otakawa? Otakawa is a passive character. He won't move or do anything unless his closest friends, which can be counted in one hand, is in bad situation. He only moves when he feels it is necessary. I know he is an anti-social character and uses his wit to outplay criminals. But I just don't think he can be revered as a great protagonist compared to the others. Because of that, Boji wins as the best protagonist for me. I won't repeat the same thing in the best boy category. Next category please. That's a dirty move, Eren. Well, it is understandable anyway. It depends on your own take if Eren really is a good guy or a bad guy. But for me, Eren is just a selfish character. He doesn't care about the Eldians or the Marley. He only cares for his own desire. So for me he is neither a villain nor a hero. Whether people benefit or not in his actions is just a bonus. With that, I'll put him down along with Echidna, Tamura, and Shindo because I didn't watch their shows. Yes, I dropped My Hero Academia since season 2. Sorry MHA fans. 2 characters to choose and honestly I would choose Tada if only he had a lot of screen time. For the whole season of Tokyo Revengers, his role is a mastermind pulling strings from the shadow. We don't know his motivation, all of his characteristic as a villain, and end goal. Because of that, even though I'm reluctant, I choose Yano. Well, I liked his character anyway. Despite being a normal mob boss, his rapping add character to him. I don't listen to rap though. Best fight scene. I understand Jujutsu Kaisen have to 2 entry because the choreography in their fight is good. I never watched Dragon Maid, Boruto and Vivi, so they are out. Attack on Titan though, I like the twist and turns rather than the fight itself. So with that, I'll vote for Yuji and Nobara's fight. Although it is not perfect, I still got the wow face when I first saw it. I hope they maintain it in the movie and season 2. Honestly, I don't have an eye to criticize directors, especially in anime, because I don't have any idea how far they do behind the scenes. So for me I'll choose Odd Taxi instead. The pacing of Odd Taxi is good and it is a good mystery anime. I didn't find myself bored on what is happening, although after watching it, I find some subplot not necessary and can be removed. Well, that is on me. Good job to Baku Kinoshita. For this category, I only got to watch the Demon Slayer movie and Jujutsu Kaisen, so even though the animation is probably better in the rest of the nominees, I'll only choose between the two. With that, I'll vote for Jujutsu Kaisen. Demon Slayer have good animation as well, but I might throw off with too much CG in the movie, especially in the first half. It is not bad because it is just my own take and other people find no problem or even liked it. No hard feeling. Tanjiro. Best character design, huh? You're probably thinking I'll vote for Ranking of Kings because of what I said earlier. But I'll vote for Odd Taxi. Because for me it is much harder to make furry characters make believable expression and emotion because of their character design as animals. But because Odd Taxi managed to pull it off, I'm giving my vote to them. Shirakawa for me is the one who have better design among the rest of the characters in the show. No, I don't like alpaca in real life. They spit on you. I'll choose Demon Slayer for the best score category. I haven't listened to the others, but I honestly liked the scores in Demon Slayer anyway. It helped on making me cry like a baby. Yes, I won't spoil it even though I'm sure all of the viewers of this video knows what it is anyway. Best voice actor in Japanese. Surprise surprise. I'll vote for Gabby. Why her? I know many people hate Gabby for killing that girl. But her Japanese voice actor managed to convey Gabby's anger, her resentment, and naivety properly. This girl is a character full of emotions, especially hatred, and Ayane Sakura managed to make us hate Gabby because of her performance as well. A good actor can be easily identified when people feels emotion toward on the character they portray. So kudos for her and I hope she win this award. I want to skip the best voice actor for dub because I don't watch English dubbed anime, but my vote would be a waste. So I'll vote to Yuji. I just randomly pick folks. For best opening, Attack on Titan takes the cake. Well, I don't like Part 2's opening, but Part 1 is a banger. I could probably vote for Beastar if only they nominated their first opening. It is very rare to find a stop-motion anime opening accompanied with a good and catchy song. Cineroid is sad. Finally, I got to see one of my favorite anime this year. Shadow House. Despite having one nominee so far, I enjoyed its ending song compared to the others anyway, so of course it will take my vote. Now for Best Action, it is obvious who I will vote based on my previous votes. Jujutsu Kaisen baby. Now I take an offense on this category. You call Odd Taxi a comedy? Sure, it have a light-hearted moments, but it is heavily inclined to mystery and suspense. And why the vampire dies in no time missing here? For God's sake, it is the one that tickled my funny bone the most of all anime last year. But too late to complain anyway. I'll choose Uramichi then. Now Uramichi have weak episodes, but it still have a lot of funny episodes. I haven't watched the other nominees here, but I at least read the manga of Nagatoro. I kind of missing Uramichi now. But I'm fine with what I got in the show. For the first time, I can proudly predict the winner in this category, not just because of my personal taste. To Your Eternity made me a crying man not only once. It have good characters and story that can break your heart. Man, I want a season 2 already. Why Beastars is here? Another wrong nominee in wrong category. Sure, it have romance between a wolf and bunny, but it is not the main story. Heck, I can count in my hands the number of times Haru appeared in season 2. And Komi Can't Communicate is also a weak contender here. The romance in that show is very subtle. The focus point of season 1 is Komi's character development rather than romance. If there is a romantic relationship then went through high and low, it is the main characters of the Duke of Death and his maid. So I'll vote for them. Please watch my review of their show in my channel, by the way. The link for the playlist is in the description. Now that commercial is out of the way. Best Fantasy is here, and here I go voting Ranking of Kings. Yes, I know this is another biased vote again. I can't help it, folks. I'm an addict of this show. Isekai shows is a hardcore fantasy world, but hey, Ranking of Kings is a natural fantasy world to begin with. Not starting on Japan and transferring the character to an RPG world like Isekai. The characters in Ranking of Kings does not have level-up system or unexplainable overpower skill that the main lead obtains simply because of plot convenience. It capture you with world building and lore of their fantasy world. Okay, I'll shut up now before this video takes more than an hour. Now for this category, Demon Slayer won by default because I haven't watched the other 5 nominees. Sorry if the other nominees are good films but missed my radar. A working adult/mini YouTuber like me have little time in my hands. And finally we're here at last. The best anime. Well, it is not surprising anymore which one all vote right? Now aside from my biased thought, hear me out. Ranking of Kings is not yet finished and it have a chance to become a plot by the end. But I can place my faith on this show that it won't disappoint me for voting it as the best anime. It have the mystery plots, power struggle, unpredictable twist, good animation and great characters that the other nominees have. Aside from 86 which I haven't been able to watch, what Ranking of Kings have that the others have not as a character that you love and want to see to grow? You want to become part of their adventure and see how they will change the world to become a better place. Every time these characters is in turmoil, you also pray deep inside for their safety because you love them. That's what I feel on this show. So I pray that there are other people who would also vote for Ranking of Kings as the anime of the year. And finally this video reached the end. You may also write down in the comments below your personal votes in this year's Crunchyroll Award. Thank you for watching this video and please also subscribe to my channel. Thank you.